For the last fight, I was off over 2 years. I ain't doing that shit again.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if I gotta fight on the zone. Y'all better quit playing.
Yo. You know what this is, man? It's your favorite channel, man. It's CTB. This is Chantel Boxing. I'm your boy Jay Slay. So what up to him, man?
What's up, everybody? Remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification button, comment. Let's keep this channel going. You know why? Because we love boxing and you love boxing.
That is a fact, most definitely. Do yourself a favor, man. Subscribe to the channel. If you like our content, please hit that thumbs up button. That helps us, you know what I'm saying, spread our videos across YouTube so we can get more followers, man. To all our day ones, you already know we appreciate you guys, man. And without you guys, you know, we wouldn't be where we at today. But with that being said, what's the topic for the day, bro? What we giving them today?
AD, man, Adrien Broner, man. On his Instagram, he put up a short video that was interesting. So let's discuss it and see what you think about it.
Cool, let's chop it up. It's AB, man. It's about business. It's about whatever he's about right now, man. It seems to me, AB, man, he's been pretty much threatening Al Haymon all summer long. All summer, he's been telling Al to get him a fight, and he need a fight. In this little clip, he's pretty much saying that he went 2 years between fights last time. He's not doing that again. He said this time, you seen the clip in the beginning of the video. He pretty much saying that he's going to fight somebody, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be on the zone or something. He'll fight on the zone. So they got me thinking, man, who can he fight on the zone? What credible opponent or what payday could he get on the zone? What opponents is over there? At 147, and I don't know if he can make 140. So we just say 147.
The only opponent that I can see they can get that's gonna get the money he wants to get, and what the zone will be interested in, so they can make sure they make their money back, will be Conor Ben. So I think that's the guy that he's willing to fight. So if I had to choose one, that would be the fight.
Yeah, I agree. I think wasn't Eddie Hearns talking about that fight at one point where he was saying that Conor Ben can beat Adrien Broner and all that. So I'm thinking maybe Adrien Broner heard a little bit of that news and said, you know what, it's a possibility. And I'm gonna be honest, man. If AB looks as sharp as he did in his, I say the Manny Pacquiao AB, not the what was the last guy you fought? Was the last guy you fought Pacquiao? Santiago, that's who it was. Yeah. If he comes in like Santiago and don't let his hands go with Conor Ben, I think Conor Ben is gonna outwork him. It's gonna be the same old AB type fight. But if he don't let his hands go, man, kind of like he did Pacquiao in the middle of the late rounds, he might get Conor Ben a little trouble, man. I'm being honest. But is that enough of a payday to warrant him, you know what I'm saying, leaving Al Haymon for that time and signing with the usually hard to get along with Eddie Hearns? Is that something you would do if you was advising, or if you was in the AB's corner? Would you advise him to shake out Eddie Hearns' hand for that fight?
No, not at all. I mean, Adrien Broner can tell you, especially the last couple months, he'll say that Al Haymon has been looking out for him. I mean, I think he said in the video recently, maybe like a couple months ago, that Al Haymon is pretty much giving him money like an allowance, because he's trying to stop Adrien Broner from being broke, and he was getting frustrated about it, and that he's pretty much trying to protect AB. So I don't think Eddie Hearns is going to have his best interest, because his number one priority is Conor Ben. So he's going to do what's best for him, and you know, AB is still a big name in the sport. He's huge, and if you get a win over AB, you see what it did for Madonna, you see what it did for Mike Garcia, and so forth. Sean Porter, when you get a fight with AB, normally after that you get a bigger fight. So I understand what Eddie Hearns is doing. This is a smart move for the zone to try to get him over there. But I think he's just trying to get attention, trying to get Al Haymon attention, because he wants to get a fight. I don't really take it too seriously yet, but I can understand, because he's probably trying to get a paycheck. And it's probably not lucrative for Al Haymon to put him in the ring at this moment, because he don't really have a dance partner, and because of the other big fights that's on the horizon between Crawford and Porter, Wilder and Fury and Clint and Canelo, is really no room for him to get in, and maybe unless right at the end of the year in December or maybe early next year. So that's what I came up with.
Yeah, I agree. I was just sitting here thinking when you was talking. I was trying to think of the other what welterweights at 147, what welterweights at PBC could he fight? You know what I'm saying? Because you had what
crazy thing.
I'm sorry.
I mean, the crazy thing is, I think PBC, if he fights PBC, I think they want him to fight at 140. I think AB is trying to get paid. And I get it, AB is not afraid to fight nobody. I would give him respect for that. He'll jump in the ring. You pay him the check, he'll fight whoever you want to fight. I think, Conor Ben is at 147. He'll get a nice paycheck with the zone. He'll go over there and fight at 147.
I don't see him making 140 though. I'm being honest. I think AB, he's in his mid 30s now, close to his mid 30s. I don't see him going back down to 140. He might can catch a catch weight, you know what I'm saying, like around 145 or somewhere around there. But still, like I said, it had me thinking, what opponent could he fight with on PBC? Will he fight an up-and-comer there? Because if you're fighting the up-and-comers, Conor Ben to me is an up-and-comer. He's a UK level up-and-comer. So PBC has a few up-and-comers, and I don't want to see him in with this guy, which is Boots Ennis, man. I do not want to see Adrien Broner in with Boots Ennis. But if you have to weigh like the paydays, the risk-reward factor, I think DAZN probably is the move when you think about it. Conor Ben is a winnable fight. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see Boots as being a winnable fight. Or he can fight, even if he fights somebody like a Danny Garcia, I think Danny Garcia is too big for Adrien Broner. So what opponent, if you Al Haymon, what opponent would you put in front of AB to keep him from going to the zone?
I mean, I would find somebody at 140. In my honest opinion, I would. If crazy as it may sound, I think this would be an interesting fight. If Tank, for some reason, don't fight Rolly next, I would like to see Rolly and Tank. They both interesting characters. They both unpredictable. I think the fight would sell. So I know he got his mandatory with Tank, and that's the fight he needs to take if he can make that fight.
Oh, you mean AB? You mean AB and Rolly? Okay.
I would like to see AB and Rolly at 140. I think that's a toss-up kind of fight. I slightly favor AB.
I'm about to say.
I slightly favor AB, but AB been so. I'm going by his last fight with Santiago. He just didn't look like he was engaged and like he was fully in love with boxing. I don't know where his head is. If his head is where it's supposed to be, he'll beat Rolly. But nobody knows where Adrien Broner head is. But I don't think PBC would hand him over to 147 unless it's what AB wants. And if AB want to go to 147, and if you want to sign Boots Ennis and make him your star for the future, I mean, what's better to serve on the plate than Adrien Broner?
Yeah, it's kind of like he asking for it too. He keep asking Al Haymon about a fight. Like I said, if I'm Al Haymon, I'd much rather him lose to a Boots Ennis than him going to the zone, possibly going to the UK and fighting Conor Ben over there. You know what I'm saying? And losing and giving Al Haymon, and Al Haymon has a welterweight. He can mark it. You said I got a name out there for you, Regis Prograis. Since you want to mention 140, him and Regis Prograis had a war words.
Is he with PBC?
Is he with PBC? I believe he is. I'm not 100% sure.
I didn't know, but yeah, I thought about him also.
Yeah, they had war words back in the past. I think that would be a good fight for AB. It's a winnable fight, but at the same time, do you want to risk Adrien Broner's? If he lose to either one of these guys we naming, it's pretty much a wrap for AB at this point. I know we said it last time about his Santiago performance, but AG, like you say, he still brings viewership to some degree. He just need the right dance partner. You need somebody that can talk and sell the fight for. These guys can all sell the fight for him. They all can talk, and AB, we all know he can talk, so they'll be able to sell the fight. But once he loses, I think it's a wrap for AB. So would you risk that? And if so, which one would you pick if you AB? Which one of those three guys would be?
I'm gonna throw one more in there, and I'm gonna tell you which one I would go with. I say Rolly.
Okay.
Like, see, Regis Prograis was a good one, and I go with Gary Russell. Not Gary Russell, not the other Gary Russell, the one we all know, but the one 140, the smart, the younger brother here.
Gary Antoine Russell.
Yeah, I would go with him. If I was
a dangerous fight too.
And I'm trying to, if I'm his advisor, I'm trying to think who I think he can win and help him to catapult his career to get some momentum. And like you said, like I said, Rolly would probably be the safest fight, but Gary Russell and Prograis would be the more interesting fights to me. But they are dangerous fights, and like you said, he has to win those fights. If you lose to Gary Russell, Prograis, or either Rolly, where do AB go from there? You can't say I'm not a 147 fighter. You can't go back to 135. 140, I see Prograis and Gary Russell as like you know, the notch below Josh Taylor and Ramirez. So if you can't beat those guys at 140, it's not the top guys, where you go with AB? So I don't know. But if I had to choose one, I go with Gary Russell.
That's a high risk, really no reward though. Like if I'm AB, I'm fighting for the money at this point. I'm going for the high risk, high reward. So if I'm him, it's a toss up between Collar Ben and, you know, like I said, either Danny Garcia or maybe a Prograis, Regis Prograis.
Can he beat Prograis?
It's a toss up, man. Like you said, it all depends on what AB show up. It's a 50-50 fight in my opinion. So is the Conor Ben fight. I think the Conor Ben fight is also a 50-50 fight. The Danny Garcia fight, I think it's all bad for AB. I see him getting hurt in that fight bad. The Boots Ennis fight, I see him getting hurt in that fight bad. Who you said? Gary Antoine Russell. That's a tough also fight. That's also a really tough fight. I kind of see AB getting hurt in that bad. Yeah, I see him getting hurt in that bad too. I see an underrated skill with Gary Antoine Russell that he's going to put on display when he get the right opponent, and I think Adrien Broner will be that right opponent. He would shine on AB. But yeah, you got anything else you want to ask this topic, man, before we get out of here?
Hey, we covered it all for right now.
Well, with that being said, man, it's your favorite channel, man. It's CTB. It's your chance to boxing. I'm your boy Jay Slay. Say peace to him, man.
All right, everybody. If you're watching the video still, hit that like button, subscribe, comment, notification for us, man. We really appreciate it. You know why? Because we love boxing and you love boxing. But most of all, man, God, peace and love, and we out of here.